Lord, I thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. And I thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. And I thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Hello, everybody, and welcome. This series, we're getting to know God a little bit better when it comes to those who are abused by those who think that they're more powerful than them. We're looking into how God deals with issues when the innocents are being bullied or abused by the wicked. People who intentionally prey on people who they think are weaker or less connected, like you ain't got no links, you ain't got nobody to stand up for you, who gonna check me, you don't even know what I did to you, all them type of people. We're here to show the world that God do be fixing it. Yeah. And we, the innocents, we don't have to lift a finger if we don't want to. We got people for that. So we're here to show the world that, yeah, God be fucking up on our behalf. We don't even have to do anything. We got people for that. Thank you, Lord. Thank you so very much for all of the battles that you have fought on my behalf against people that I didn't even know were offending me. Some of them are loved ones, some of them call themselves family and whatnot, and they're smiling with you in your face and they're doing all sorts of dumb shit to you behind your back. I thank you so very much for bringing justice to our situations. Yeah. I pray a prayer of thanks for all those who forgot to thank you and all those who are not confident enough to thank you. I do hope that you accept this prayer of thanks on my behalf and also on their behalf. We appreciate what you do for us. It would be nice if you let us know, but I guess that's why the reading is here, is because now you're ready for us to know that you be working for us behind the scenes. So, understood. Okay, so Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with these readings. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Thank you. So today we're going to start with Aquarius female. Next in line we got Libra male. And we have Pisces male. Then we have Scorpio male. So I've been trying to do 4 at a time, but so far I've only been able to do 3 each time. But I'm hoping for 4 at a time still. So Aquarius female. Let's see what God has done for you lately. Ooh, yeah. 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 Let's see, let's see, let's see. 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 Let's see. Okay, so what did they do to your child, your Aquarius female child, Most High? Well, how did they offend your Aquarius, or in what area did they offend your Aquarius? Let's see. So that's the offense and the karma that this not so smart person had to suffer. What karma did they have to suffer? Where do we find the answer? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let's see what they did to you, Aquarius. 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 Y'all need to get used to me, shit. I'm comfortable and I'm happy. Okay. Aquarius. What you're supposed to be doing is singing along. Be like, we is Aquarius. We is Aquarius. We are. Shit, represent for your side. The confusion card pop out and we got dentist. What? You don't like my singing? Shit, if you don't understand what I'm saying, you should not be here. If you don't agree with bigging up yourself, Aquarius, then you shouldn't be here. Okay? It's not rocket science. Shit. God is fighting for you behind the scenes. God believes in you. God loves you. God cherishes you. God is bigging you up. God is standing up for you like, you don't get to do my Aquarius child like that. So you should in turn be bigging up yourself. Know that you're loved. Feel that you are somebody. Pop your collar. Dust off your shoulder. Keep your head up. Back straight. Somebody loves you. Somebody of very great importance, as a matter of fact, the highest of the highest. If you don't get that, you shouldn't be on this channel. If that's not how you see yourself, and if you got a problem with me talking, you should not be here. You're on the wrong channel. You have to leave. And I hope that the reading that I do has nothing to do with you, so you will have wasted your time being here. Because I can feel the negative energy. What I'm saying is not confusing. This class is too advanced for you. You need to leave. We don't deal with all that self-pity and self-loathing and self-defeatism and just thoughts and talks and actions that bring yourself down. Make yourself make sense. If you don't love you, who you think gonna love you? If you're depending on other people to love you, you know what you open up yourself for? You open up yourself for them to use that love to control you. You need to know that all by yourself, you are the bee's knees. All by yourself, you are all that on a bag of chips. Why? Because you got God. Whether you believe in God or not, whether you accept God or not, whether you understand God or not, God look after you. That's what these whole readings is all about. You don't even know God was doing things before for you behind the scenes. You don't love yourself, but God love you. Didn't mean of you until you learn to love yourself. Yeah. I don't talk to losers. I don't come on here and do readings for losers. If you don't like me and all the talking that I'm doing, you don't belong here because I don't talk shit. No matter how I say it, no matter what goofy vibe I go on with, you listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth, they're golden nuggets. They are life-saving messages. They are destiny-changing messages. I build champions over here. I don't come on here to soothe people's broken emotions. Because it don't matter how many kind words you give to somebody who wants to be broken, they'll never be healed because they like being pitied. They like being upset. They like feeling helpless because it gives them an excuse not to do anything to help themselves. We don't talk to those people. God help those who help themselves. Fortunately for us, God help those who don't help themselves too sometimes. Because there come a time when the lesson hits so hard that you realize that you have some responsibility in your well-being, securing your well-being. It is also your job. You need to put aside your fears, put aside your feelings, and do what you have to do to make sure that you are okay. Because sometimes nobody in this world care about you. And if you choose not to care about you too, you're gonna be in a terrible place. And then you're gonna say how life's so unfair. Fuck, God gave you everything. And you choose to do nothing with it. You have a brain. You have a body. You can pray. And then you can do whatever you have to do when your answers come. Fuck you talking about? If what I just said to you don't resonate with you, you need to leave. Don't disturb me no more. I don't want to feel your negative energy. You're full of shit. We don't do that over here. As soon as we recognize the shit, we put the shit where it belongs, in the toilet. I come here to minister to champions. Bitch. Stupid bitch. Weak bitch. Don't disrupt my class again. Go find your backbone and find your pussy. Idiot. You don't do dead weights over here. Anywho, so let's see. Where did they offend you? Aquarius female. Hello. Every day I'm cussing. Every day I'm cussing. Every day I'm cussing. Because I'm surrounded by stupid people. That's why. And I got my own shit. Advocate of evil. I wonder if they know. Carrying a mind of self-defeat, that's evil unto self. Telling yourself, I can't, that's evil unto self. Not doing anything to help yourself, that's evil unto self. That's the opposite of self-love. When you love yourself, you fight for yourself. You fight for your own honor. You fight for your own safety. It's not rocket science. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Government employee, advocate of evil, government employee. Ah, that makes sense. Y'all are cowards. Y'all are cowards. You allow these people that call themselves your superiors to run your whole fucking life. Matter of fact, they direct your soul, they direct your destiny, and the things that they're asking you to do is what's messing up your karma, messing up your self-esteem. Because working for the government, chances are they're asking you to do shit that is evil. Advocate of evil. I see why you think and why you're behaving like that. You feel powerless. You can't serve two masters, you know. You see that you belong to God or you belong to the government. And if you're working for the government and the government got you on missions that's fucking messing up your soul and ripping you to shreds, you need a different job. You need to quit. And if you're not gonna quit, you're gonna stay there and let them run your soul, smash your soul to smithereens. You don't need to be here because nothing I said to you is going to help you. You've already made your choice. You like the government money. That's straight selling your soul. Because you know what they ask you to do is nonsense. You know it's wrong. You know you're hurting a whole bunch of people. So imagine the karma that you're racking up, even if it's your job. Because you know better. So if you choose to stay in that job where they're asking you to hurt people and by extension hurt yourself, because you can't live with yourself, you can't live with your conscience, you made your choice. So then you're going to suffer whatever comes with making that choice. We don't want to hear no excuses. If you are working for an employer that is asking you to do things that is messing up the cleanliness of your soul, is messing up your good record or your good rapport with the divine, you need to quit that job. Trust that God will provide for you, because you're quitting the job for very good reasons. They can't hurt you, they can't kill you, because God see that you're making a responsible decision. God will protect you at all costs, and God will reveal itself to you. So even if you don't know God, this will be an opportunity for you to get to see the glory of God, the limitless power of God in your life. You will know only God could have protect you from these people. The government is after me too. For 18 years, they've been trying to get me. Do I look like I'm going through the shit that I'm going through? No. Why? Because I stay with God. I know who the real master is. Fuck, I'm gonna go join an organization because I'm getting a paycheck, but the cost of the paycheck is me not being able to live with myself because of the things that I have to do in that employment. What kind of trade is that? So it's like you get the money and you can't even be of a peaceful mind frame to spend the money. And everything that you do spend that money on, you know what's going to happen to it? Something bad is going to happen. Why? Because it's ill-gotten gains. You're either going to lose it eventually, or it's going to end up hurting you. You buy a house with that money, that house going to end up burned down, and let's pray you're not inside, or somebody you love isn't inside that house. It's ill-gotten gain. The whole energy of the house is negative, because you know what you did to get that money. All money is not good money. The best thing that you could do with money like that, if you're going to get money from ill-gotten gains, the best thing you could do with that money is give it away for charity. Do something good with that money. You clean up your karma. Think about the mathematics. You're not allowed to enjoy that money. The best thing you could do with money that you got from ill-gotten gains is give that shit away to charity. That clears up your karma and brings you good karma. That's sacrifice. That's real worthy sacrifice. That's you putting your trust in the divine to provide for you. There's a way around it. It's like a loophole in the law. And if you think what I just said to you about you giving away that money is crazy, then go on and buy house and car and clothes and shoes with it. If you not ring out your foot in them shoes there. Just pay attention to what happened to you with these goods that you buy from ill-gotten gains. Pay attention to the story that is unfolding with these items, just as a test. Pay attention. Because the same way that God is going to beat the asses of your enemies for messing with you unjustifiably is the same way that God's going to beat your ass for fucking with people unjustifiably. And my ass if I do that too. Don't get it twisted. Everybody, we are bound to divine law. Right. So we don't want to hear it's your job. You better find a way to clean up your karma. Or leave the job alone and find something that you don't have to be defiling your soul like that. Giving God a reason to hate you. because you're hurting innocent people. You think God gonna be pleased with you? You think God wanna hear this is how you pay for your rent and whatnot? What you lose that house? Think God give a fuck about you and your children? God can make you lose that house and provide another space for your children, and you won't be provided for. God's not playing in these times. The law must be upheld. Do the right thing or get fucked up. Simple. Pay attention to what the fate of the things that you buy with that dirty money become. Pay attention and you see what I'm saying to be true. Your job is to cause innocent people suffering. And you think somebody gonna give a fuck about you. You don't give a fuck about us when you're going out there and religiously doing these evil things that the government tell you. Who the fuck is the government? They are our problem. They are our biggest problem. Because the same way they let all that stupid music out into the world is the same way they could have been banning that music and allowing good music out there. They're the ones that's destroying our society. When people make good music, they suppress it. When people talk positivity, they suppress it. And this is the organization that you so proudly go to work for every day and take money to destroy society. In whatever branch of the government that you work, your job is to destroy. And anyhow that you start to try to actually fix society, you become a target. But God becomes your protector at that point. That's how the game go. Because God see that you're sacrificing yourself for the right. That's what I do on a daily basis. That's why God protect me the way that God protect me. Every time I come on here and I talk positivity, it's a sacrifice. I know they don't show me my real stats when it comes to my videos. I don't even know how many people are really here watching. I'll see like 2, 3, 4 people. Sometimes it'll go as far as 8. And then when I come off, it'll say that 300 people were watching the live, but I never saw 300 on the thing. Most of the time it's saying 0 people are here with me. I still fucking move anyway, just like if I got a whole audience. They do shit like that to make you feel like your efforts are fruitless. It's a price that you pay. I don't like seeing that shit. I want to know that I got people here with me, but I don't have to know that because it's not going to stop me. Even if it's actually no people here, I'm still going to come out here and deliver these messages the way that I do. Because one day somebody going to find it and it's going to be a blessing to them then. Human beings are too materialistic. And that's what keep y'all losing the game. You do anything for money. You do anything to look like you're rich. You do anything to look like you got more going on than the next woman or the next man. That's where y'all keep fucking up at. That's not staying in your own lane. That is out of alignment. Staying in your own lane, meaning that makes you be whatever you're supposed to be at that time in your life. And if it means that you're going through a stage of your life where you don't have a lot, where people will laugh at you and point at you and cut you out of things, it's a sacrifice. Keep going anyway. Because you're on the right track. You may not like what you're going through at the time, but you are headed to your place of glory. And people will remember when they used to be able to laugh at you. But once you stay on your track, when you get to where you're getting to, it's going to be very hard to knock you down because you already been through the worst of the worst. Shit, I know what it's like to not have. For people who don't know what it's like to not have, to actually end up not having, it's like the end of the world for them. They don't have no creativity. They just think this is impossible. That's why so many people commit suicide and whatnot. When they don't have no family, they don't have no friends, they don't have no job. They're not smart enough to say, okay, well, I heard them talk about God, or I hear people talking about the universe, and right now, universe or God, whatever is out there, I need you to come through for me. No, they don't have that kind of mental strength because they look at people for their strength. They look at things for their joy. If they don't have things, they don't feel like they're somebody. You're supposed to be naked and know you are it. Why? Because your head is on straight. You know where your strength come from. But most people don't know where their strength come from. And that's why people like me are now on the rise. God sent me to tell y'all where your strength come from. It's up to you to then pay attention to your life and see if what I'm saying is shit or not. I can only tell you from my experience. Your experience with the universe and with God is going to be a different story. Your journey to finding God or understanding that God exists is going to be a different story to mine. But I'm here to put you on the track, to at least seek, at least ask, at least take that first tiny baby step. But you have to first want to take that baby step. You have to be a soldier within you first to be able to say, yo, come what may, I'm going to go in this direction. Let's see what happens. If you don't like the life that you're living now, shit, you might as well try something else. Or else, if you keep doing what the fuck you're doing, you will always get what you've always gotten. And that's self-defeat. That's self-sabotage. You want better, but you do nothing different. You do the same shit over and over, fucking with the same people over and over, working at the same place over and over. You change nothing about your life, but you expect something to change. Get real. Anywho, Aquarius female, let's see. In what area of your life? Or tell us about this offense, whatever you want to tell us, as it pertains to Aquarius female and how they were offended, or in what area. So we got musician male. So that's masculine energy. That's that go-getter energy. Create that harmony in your life, that go-getter harmony. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we got college. You need wisdom. That's what I give on this channel. You need the knowledge to strengthen yourself, fortify yourself, so that you can go get what you want. Everything starts with thought. Wisdom, knowledge is power. You are the band. Yeah, give away your power to everybody and everything that you see as above you. The only thing that's above us for real, is God Almighty. That's it. There is no angel that's above us. Because a lot of the angels that's supposed to be taking care of us, they're down here in Parliament seeking the same thing you're seeking. They're seeking for status and power and material things. They're seeking to fuck. They're seeking to be adored. That's what they're using their angel power for. They're using their angel power to inflate their ego even more. That's what the fuck the angels are down here doing. That's what God revealed to me. A lot of them. Too many of them. Instead of taking care of we the people, they're down here abusing we the people. Stunting on we the people. There's no deity. So many deities have been called into question by the divine. Because instead of doing what is right, they're allowing the humans to use them for what is wrong. So you can't trust angels, you can't trust deities. The gods, some of them want to actually be God. Only a few of them are humble enough to accept that God is God and I am beneath God. So you have to be really careful who you give your power to, who you see as above you. It don't matter these big titles that they have, it's the character that matter. Because right now, my character, it supersedes a lot of them so-called angels. They've been on earth much longer than me. Some of them are 1,000 years old. Some of them are thousands of years old. Talking about them 86, they lie. They've been here for a very long time. I'm talking about their 40 and their 60 and all type of shit. They've been here for a very long time. They have seen so much, they have experienced so much, and yet still they managed to get sucked into this little lowly life of being a human. They want to play the human game. When they're angels, they're supposed to be looking out and looking after us. They're supposed to be standing up to those who are trying to oppress us and suppress us, corrupt us. They're not doing that. They're the ones doing the suppression. They're the ones doing the oppression. They're the ones that are corrupting us. And you put them angels above yourself. The fact that they came down from grace, it says that they are beneath you. If you're a person who is even seeking God, they're beneath you because they're not even seeking God. They're seeking self-gratification. What's the word? Aggrandizement. They want themselves to be big and exalted. They don't give a fuck about praising God. They don't give a fuck about knowing God or acknowledging God. Those of us who do acknowledge God and praise God, we are above those angels. Believe that. God will quicker listen to our prayers than God will listen to them. Because right now they don't know God. They don't want to know God. And they're using their power against us because they know that we're smaller than them. Understand the game of life. And when you come on this channel, you listen to what the fuck I'm saying on this channel. And when I don't come on here, it would behoove you to go back and listen to past videos because y'all have missed so much while you were out there saying that I'm just a fucking show off. I'm looking for attention. Nah, bitch. Thus saith the Lord through me. That's why they want to kill me. You think they want to kill me for no fucking reason? It's because God is working through me why they want to kill me. They wish they could kill me. Because the messages that God put through me to give to the people is going to change the world. It's been changing the world. And that's what the evil people don't want. Because they don't know how to benefit from a good life. They only know how to benefit from evil. That's how they train themselves to think. Don't come on this channel if you don't want to change your life for the better. Because I don't know how to inspire people to change their life for the worse. I don't do weakness. I don't do godless. I don't do victim. I don't cower to bullies. I'm not built like that. And I'm happy about that. Because people need to be put in check. Don't let this pretty face fool you. There's a beast lives here. Because I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. They've designed this world in such a horrible way that you have to, they make it seem like you have to do wickedness in order to get by in this life. And so many people fall for that shit. But in the long run, you lose when you fall for that. But if you choose not to fall for that, they make your life so difficult. And plenty of people out there who could have been millionaires, they're wondering, why the hell is nothing happening for me? Bitches, because these people choose who they want to be millionaires, who they want to be financially independent, and who they don't. It's not your efforts that's not enough. The system is actually setting a way to keep people down from being rich. If you're not willing to sell your bumbleclot soul and defile your soul, they determine that you are not worthy to be rich in these parts. That's why you haven't been able to be successful in business. That's the real reason why. That's why they got cameras everywhere and they got agents everywhere, so they know who the fuck to look at and who to target. If you're gonna be, if you're gonna have great earning potential and a clean heart, oh no, we can't have that in this society. That's the system that we live in. That's why sensible people don't win the lottery. They give it to people that they know is gonna spend it on dumb shit. It's all a setup. If you truly want to win at this game, you're going to have to get used to losing or apparently losing. Because it looks like I'm losing right now. Because I don't have a bank account. I don't have a passport. They're not allowing me to have one. They want to kill me. They got me in this house that's all poisoned and shit. And they fuck with my water. It looked like I'm losing. But I'm not. Because in the long run, all that shit is going to go back to who the fuck it come from. And I will be able to rise in peace. And by the time God is done with my story, these people are going to know not to fuck with me. So I'm just waiting. But that's how you win at life. You can't win at life without God. And you can't win at life without doing what is good and right by God. And it's not an easy walk, living for God. Doing right by God is not easy. It's not for the weak. These people who sell us religion and all these things, they need to tell us the truth about living for God. When you choose to live for God, you automatically make yourself an enemy of the system because you cannot see the fuckery and be at peace with it. Those two don't go together. Then you have to learn to pick your battles wisely. You have to learn your strengths and your weaknesses. You need to know when to step back. And when God needs to step in and do whatever need to do next. You need to know what area of life God is calling you to. Living for God is the hardest walk that you can take in life. But the most rewarding. It makes you a God yourself. And that's why it's so hard. Shit, you want this title? What are you willing to do for it? You want the pleasures of being a god or goddess? What are you willing to do for it? How much are you willing to endure for it? You don't just get fucking accepted into heaven. That shit don't work like that. That's why so many people who call on God and go to church every week and whatnot, when the real fight get to them, all of a sudden they denounce God. Because their faith wasn't that strong. The first test that come to test their faith, they fail. Because they don't want to go through no hardship. They don't want to lose anything. They don't want to lose anyone. They don't want to suffer any uncomfortability or discomfort. That's the word. They don't want to suffer no discomfort. So they prefer go with the sinful people so that they can have a lot of friends and get to drink in peace and have plenty of money to go on holidays. But all that at the end, it comes to naught. Because your soul still feel trapped. And when life hits you with a dose of reality, you realize how much not in power of yourself you are. There comes a point where your conscience can't take the fuckery no more. Especially when you get sick. When you get sick and you want help and you know that only God can help you, you have to go face all that bad shit that you did in the past. Before you can even start to talk to God. You know you don't deserve to heal. Because of all the stupid shit that you've already done in the past. You know you don't deserve it. How can you take your sinful soul to God and want God's help now? Go let your sinful friends heal you. I thought you didn't need God. Or when somebody you love gets sick, all of a sudden now you remember God. No, man, go let the people them that you chose over God deal with your issues. God ain't free. God's protection is not free. God's blessings are not free. The fuck you doing for God? What have you done for God lately? Ooh, yeah. Shit. Nothing in life is for free. Whether you want to roll with the wicked people or you want to roll with God, there's a price to pay. It's not free. What have you done for God lately? Ooh, yeah. Shit. I want to come up in here like I'm not supposed to bumbleclot talk. How dare you? You don't want me to talk? Leave this place. Go watch something else. You're on fucking YouTube. You know how many endless hours of programming there is on YouTube? You don't have to be here. Fuck call you. I didn't say call you. There's a lot of people here who want to hear what the hell I'm saying. Because they know what I'm saying. It makes sense. And they're probably glad somebody's telling it like it is. Instead of selling y'all bumbleclot dreams and shit. Selling y'all lies. Comforting lies. Fuck that. Nobody can win with comforting lies. I make champions. Can you handle the truth? First step to making a champion is telling them the bumbleclot truth. All right, Aquarius female, let's see. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were willing to be thrown into the furnace of fire. That's how much they loved God and wanted to worship God, come what may. How many of us today will be willing to be thrown into a burning furnace? Eh? How many of us would still call on God then? That's why so many people, they sell out God. They trade God for comfort. Temporary comfort too. When God can give us permanent comfort, all we have to do is suffer temporary discomfort. So you can either have your comfort now and be fucking plagued with discomfort later, or have discomfort now and be blessed with much comfort. Comfort till you're sick of comfort later. I'll take my discomfort now, thank you. Let's get this shit over and done with, so I could be great. Okay. I like this shit. You think I want to be doing this like this? No, but I have to. This is part of the discomfort. Everybody else can get on and just shuffle their cards and deal their cards. Oh, not me. Not me. I want to be talking about I'm a soldier for God. You're a soldier for God? Let's see. Put all these cards down and find space to put them down to. Yeah. One by one by one by one. Shit, you think you're annoyed watching this shit? I'm the one who has to do it. Okay? And I'm the one who has to find space to put all this shit down. You right now can be going to either think about all the stuff that I just said, or you could go make yourself a pot of coffee or a cup of tea. And God is like, let me help you. Let me help you. Thank you. Yeah. But it's a test though, you know what I'm saying? The same way that the evil people then be putting you through initiations and all these things, living for God or wanting to be a soldier in God's army or wanting to serve in God's God's army, you have to be initiated into that too. You don't just get in there just because you go to church or you go to a mosque or you call yourself a Rastafarian or whatnot. That don't prove that you are one of them, you know, one of God's chosen. How you God's chosen? You're God chosen when you do the work. You know what I'm saying? If you're God's chosen, it must be reflected in who you are. What have you done? How do you respond to difficulty? You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean that you're gonna be perfect, but shit, effort. You know? Don't just run your mouth. Show you're working. We must be able to see. When we look at your life, we can see. This is called working in partnership with the universe. The universe is my partner. Life don't get more magical than that. God is the magic. That's why all these great magicians can't catch me. You 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 can't catch me. My roots are stronger than your roots. Bumbleclad. Come up against me, you're coming up against God, fool. Ow! Shit. Let's see you win against God. Fucking idiot. You can't catch me. Nah, 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 nah. You can't catch me. Nah, 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 nah. You can't catch me. Nah, 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 nah. You can't catch me. Nah, 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 nah. You can't catch me. Nah, 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 nah. You can't catch me. Nah, 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 nah. You can't catch me. Yeah. Can't catch me. Nah, 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 nah. May God bless those who bless me and curse those who curse me. A moon. You want to cut out my tongue? Be prepared to have yours cut out too. We'll be twinning. Twinning! Oh God, I can't cock her. Oh God. Oh. Yeah, we'll be twinning. Whatever you do to me, it's going to happen to you. You see these teeth? Ah. You see these teeth that are not there? Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. And the one that you paid the dentist to fuck up in the front right here, because it's not enough for you that you wanted me to lose my teeth, right? And God made me lose my teeth at the back, but my smile is still so pretty because God was so merciful and gracious to me that God didn't make me lose the teeth at the front. God preserved those. So what you did at the last dentist appointment, this man was supposed to fix this tooth and you paid him off to put a hole. He did something to the tooth next to it because you just want me to have. You think I care? You think that if you fuck up this tooth or all of them, you think it's gonna stop me from smiling? You think it's gonna stop me from singing? You think it's gonna stop me from talking? You gonna have to look at these rotten teeth. That's what you're gonna have to do. I promise you. You're not gonna cut my fucking vibe none at all by doing that. I'm not a superficial bitch. I'm deep. I got my priorities in order. Think you can stop me with all that dumb shit? Do I look like a regular human to you? Do I act like a regular human to you. Stupid. That shit would slow you down. Think y'all gonna stop me from enjoying myself in life. You don't want to see my rotten teeth? Don't look at my mouth. Simple. Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy my humiliation ritual. I hope you'll be able to enjoy yours. Don't think that if something happened to your teeth that you're gonna always have access to a dentist. God has a solution for that. Duh. Shit, you did it to my angel. Now I'm gonna do it to you. Now you're gonna see exactly what she had to go through. Let's see how you handle it. Yeah. Twinning. Finally, we're here, Aquarius female. Good God. At 58 minutes. So, the subject matter, we got land. So, this could actually be talking about actual land, or it could talk about your stability. Okay? So, your stability encompasses everything. Like, just like we saw at the beginning, where whoever energy I was feeling, she like had a problem with her own self-confidence and finding her inner strength. She didn't feel like she had any, so she was confused as to what the fuck I'm talking about. So that's what land could be talking about: finding one's own inner strength, being able to focus and stay on track in the face of any adversity. Okay, so they were messing with some kind of land energy. Land, solidity, solid. Stability. So let's check these two cards before we continue. All right. So we got shadow government representative. So shadow government is the evil faction of government. The system that's got the system fucked up. The secret system that's fucking up the system. Shadow government representative. So we got advocate of good, but that's in the reverse. So someone who is pretending to be good is actually doing something evil. So it's like you work for the government, because at the beginning it said government employee. So I guess God did want your message to come out. Congratulations. So whatever mission they got you on, they got you thinking that you're an advocate of good. Of course, they're going to tell you that you're doing the right thing. You're doing it for God and country. No, you're doing it for the shadow government. And what they be wanting y'all to do is pure evil. But they give it to you as good. They sell it to you as though you're doing something good and helpful, but your conscience knows better. Your soul knows better. There's something about your situation that telling you everything is not okay. It's not on the up and up. And then we got prayer in the reverse. So it's like you're being uninspired to pray. You're being diverted away from prayer. So not only they want to lock you in, because that's what evil do, they want you to stay away from God as well. So you're probably an atheist. You're probably a person who practices hedonism. That's probably what's being preached to you. Hedonism is that branch of philosophy whereby they think that the greatest achievement on earth is to satisfy one's own desires. Get what you want when you want, for whatever reason you want. You don't have to answer to nobody. And they'll tell you that there is no God. So then there's no point in praying. They make you believe that they're your only answer, they're your only help. They make you believe that you need a sisterhood or a brotherhood to get by in this life. They make you believe that you have to conform to the system to live a comfortable life. Bitch, I'm comfortable and I'm not conforming to this shit. I suffer my discomforts when it's time to suffer my discomforts, and then God give me my comforts. Okay? See how I look fantabulous? Shit, that's the glory of God on my life. Praise the Lord. Right in the middle of a society that want to see me disintegrated and deaded. I am a flourishing, beautiful flower. Yo, sexy, you fuck. Shit. Oh, God is good. Anywho, so the underlying issue is we got temple, Chinese or Buddhist. So that's getting in touch with your inner chi, aka the God within, the God energy within. Construct building or company or body. In this case, it would be your mental body, your body of knowledge, your body of beliefs. Okay? Loan shark. You see? The government. They pay you your paycheck. They pay you your paycheck. Prophet or prophetess, money. Money, 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 money. They say you make your life so much easier. It'll be like life is a beach. But really and truly, we have a gang leader who is the president or prime minister or whoever is the head of your organization. They're actually just Mr. and Mrs. World Domination. They're here to dominate the world. They're here to play God. Okay? You got doctoring the resources. Like you, doctoring the human resources. That's why they tell you that there is no God. That's why they tell you that they're the only ones who can save you. Oh, you see them Epstein files? You see how they're protecting all these governmental people and all these doctors and lawyers and people of high society from actually being prosecuted by the law of the land. You think that they can hide from me? Tell the truth. I've decided if I go to Wikipedia and they got it set up where they mix up the name and the pictures, I'll just do the pictures. Trust me, I'll find a way to identify them so that God can identify all those who are the pedophiles who are being protected by the government, so that their neighbors and their children and their wives and their husbands and their pastors and everybody else that they're trying to portray this innocent persona. I'm just a good guy, I'm just a good girl too. They'll know that they're just a snake in the motherfucking grass, for real. They're an abomination unto God. I'll put them out there in the public courts, the court of public opinion. They make y'all think that they're the only ones who can keep you safe. They can't keep you safe from people like me. We will identify you and we will publicize you. And whatever the public do with you, the public will do with you because it's what you deserve. Trafficking children, raping them and all that shit, and then the government is going to protect you from who? Can't protect you from us. I'm just waiting for God to give me that green light because I will gladly come on here and expose whoever God wants to expose at the time. So whoever is so unfortunate to be the first couple of people to be exposed, then that's just too bad for you. It'll be an example to show you all that you cannot run from the law. You can run from man's law, but you can't run from God's law. We will find you. We will identify you. We will expose you. You will not escape justice. On behalf of all your victims, we will find you. And all the victims' parents and loved ones that y'all have left in mourning, we will expose you. If I can't get your face and I can't get your name, I'll get your office. If y'all think you're going to hack my phone so that all my information come out all jumbled and shit, because I know how y'all play the game. There's a way around that. They'll know who the fuck I'm talking about. Anywhere you're there in the world, once God say you, I get exposed, I'll happily come on here and expose you. So they're making you feel like they're the only ones who can protect you. The CIA can't hide their files from me. The CIA don't have no kind of security system that can hide their files from the God in me. When God says it's time to release this information, we come on here and we declassify what has been classified. That's what we do. That's why they want to kill me. Well, that's one of the reasons why they want to kill me. So they've convinced you that they are the power of all powers, and you are doing something good for them and for the people and for your country and for yourself, but you know better. Yeah, they doctor the resources into fear. So they make y'all fear stepping outside of their protection that they can't even give to themselves. Y'all gonna find out. Let God just give me the green light and you're gonna find out. You're gonna see just how unsafe you all are. A clean heart do it. Only a clean heart can save you in this time. If you don't want your name called on a fuckery, don't do no fuckery. Simple. Yeah. We here, bitch. God is here. The head teacher has arisen once again. Y'all think you're rolling with the elites. Nah, bitch. Me and my people, we are the elites. Not y'all. No corporation president. No pata. No president, nobody. No minister, so and so. Y'all ain't elite. None of you superstars, y'all ain't elite. God's people are the elite. Actually. Get your facts right. That's why I come on here and I release information that y'all can't believe. It's like, how the hell did she get that type of information? Do we have a mole in here? No, you don't have a mole. I'm an original Charlie's Angel. That's what's up. We got a cycle end. Yeah, it's time for the fuckery to stop. Ooh. Oh, I just turned that the wrong way. Yeah, we got guide them, don't control them. Yeah, you need to know your power. You need to know your boundaries. You need to get put in your place. You know what Don't go around playing God in people's lives. Who the fuck is you? You can't even save yourself. Eh? Fucking wannabes. Fake asses. Fucking great pretenders. All y'all deserve Oscars. Let's see what their punishment was for misleading you in such a way, making you think that they are the superpower of life. They're like, don't pray. There is no God. God doesn't exist. No, the sun and the moon and the water and the soil, they just appeared out of a big bang. Have you never heard of the Big Bang? Have you never heard of evolution? Things just appear. Nobody is responsible for this. There's no great scientist of all scientists that exists. NASA. These are the only scientists we have. These are the best in the world. The human body, it heals itself. Look at the mechanics of impregnation and childbearing, child incubation, all that. It just happened. It just happened. There's no super scientist that is responsible for that. Oh no, wait, it's the Anunnaki. Yes, it's the Anunnaki. That's who it is. You want to serve somebody else? You want to know who the gods are? Look at the Anunnaki. They are the gods. Yeah, right. Full of shit. Just because you know 2 magic tricks, you could fool these people. But you can't give yourself life. You can't even take my life. Unless God allow you to. And then God is so cheeky, God will allow you to take it and then just give it back to me. God is like, psych. You celebrated too soon. God will allow you to kill me and you'll be celebrating drinking champagne and shit. I'm so glad that bitch is gone. And the next day, here she comes with another life. Like, yeah, you know what time it is. Anunnaki. Stupids. I want to see this. So we got miracle, pregnancy, morals, expecting morals, and freedom. You see that? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Medication, healing. Oh, turn them the next way. It was this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. Yeah. Miracle, pregnancy, your expectation of morals, doing what is right. Because I don't deserve to die. I come back to life and I still have my freedom. Back to being a thorn in your side and healing unto the world. Oh my God, God is so good. I swear. Okay, I'm gonna calm down now. God love me. I love God. We're a happy family on this green, green earth that I trod. That doesn't really rhyme, does it? Great words, though. Babylon claim say that they run this, but they lie. Family, day or night or day. Then we got the in-laws. You see, Babylon, you are the in-laws. Okay? We are the family. You don't run this. You are in our territory. You just in-laws. Yeah, you don't belong here. You're not an original. You're not an what they call people. You're not a native of the earth. You're not a native of life. The realm of the living. Okay, I'm gonna chill out. I'm not gonna say it today. Okay? I'm not gonna say it today. You already know what it is. Yeah, but mine. Everything mine. That hurt your feelings? I understand. The truth does hurt. I'm sorry. Not sorry. All right. So let's see what their punishment is for this treachery against God. This treasonous behavior against science. Because God is science. Creation is science. They lied to you all. By telling you there is no God, they keep you powerless. They make you hopeless. The same deities and demons and whatever else they got y'all praying to and pledging your allegiance to, they get their power and their say-so from God. That's why I don't invite no ancestors into my readings, no angels, no deities, no gods. I go straight to the God of gods because we have access to the God of gods. One of the greatest lies that these people have ever told is to make you feel like you don't have direct access to the divine. Hence, you go to a priest and confess all your sins. You're just telling people your secrets. How trustworthy are these people that are calling themselves priests? Y'all are lost. Y'all need a friend like me. Y'all are in desperate need of a friend like me. Now you can hear two sides of the story. You can choose who you want to believe. You could choose to believe the government saying that there is no God and how God is unworthy and you don't need God and they can protect you. Or you can believe what I'm telling you. I'm telling you there is a God. And you wouldn't be alive without the grace of this God being on you. They wouldn't be alive without the grace of God being on their side. Their crimes can't hide without the grace of God being on their side. Your crimes can't hide without the grace of God being on your side. God is the one that's saving your asses, even though you are so disrespectful and disregarding of God. Because God ain't like you. God is not like humans. God is above humans in every way. And your disdain and disrespect and disregard can't stop God from loving you, but God will beat your ass when the time comes to beat your ass. Don't get it twisted. I'm going to love you, but I'm going to kick your ass too. So you can know better. If you want to think that I hate you, tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself. I'll keep kicking your ass when you fuck up until you get the truth in your head. A parent who loves their child, they discipline their children. Okay. Take this ass whooping with kindness, with sincere love. Shit. When you know better, you must do better. And if you don't know better, pay attention to life, because life is teaching you better all day, every day. When you need a break, take a break, because it gets overwhelming sometimes. But if you pay attention, you'll know the truth. Look like we only gonna do Aquarius in this live. So let's see, what was their karma for turning people away from God? Okay, we got the favorite and the culture. So you either gonna choose Babylon's culture or God's culture. Which one of these cultures is your favorite? Because Babylon saps at your soul little bit by little bit. Babylon just chomp out pieces of your soul, chomp out pieces of your heart and chew on that shit. God don't do that. God gives you strength. God gives you personal power. Babylon takes your strength and takes your personal power. Which culture would you prefer? It's hard no matter which you prefer, but one is more rewarding. Choice is yours. You just want to get noticed. Okay, what is it? Yeah, the competition is on. It's either you gonna choose Babylon or you gonna choose God's way. Which one do you choose? Do you choose to be comforted with this dirty, stinking lie that's gonna rot in your soul and your mind and your heart and your body later? Or would you prefer to go through the challenge of having yourself beaten? Would you prefer to carry your cross, bear your cross now, and then have your riches and your blessings later, where your latter life will be even better than your youth? Because we don't get old. You see me? What is old? Old is laziness. Old is illness. That's what causes people to get old. Laziness and illness. Mental disturbance. Competition, mental disturbance. It's not rocket science. Seriously. God got more to say. So we got business and mental disturbance. Yeah. Which walk do you prefer to walk? Do you prefer to do a business that's fucking defiling your soul? Or do you prefer to work in an ethical manner and let God lead the way? Let God decide what your pay is going to be. Let God decide where you're going to live, what kind of house you're going to live in. And don't feel like you have lost when God downsizes you. The lessons that you're going to learn is more valuable than any money that you could ever earn, because you can teach your children those lessons. Give your children their independence, because now you know the formula. You can then teach them the formula of being a winner at life. Teach your children not to despise their humble beginnings. Smaller is not always meaning that you're worse off. Less sometimes is more. You have to know what's important to you. You may have a smaller house, but you have a bigger peace of mind. PEACE. house is smaller, but your peace has increased. Your house is smaller, but somehow you and your family has never been this loving and had such great times together. Your house is smaller, but somehow you're happier than you've ever been in your life. Why? It's because your conscience is clear. It's because you know that you're protected by the divine. And yes, you got a lot of enemies because God's enemies then become your enemies. But God will also protect you from said enemies because you don't deserve to be caught up in the battle. There might be a little bit of collateral damage, but nothing compared to the torture that you feel right now, the torture, the helplessness that you feel right now, being under their rule. Your life is not your own right now. With God, your life is your own. It may not happen in the timing that you want it, but your life will be your own. And you will have earned it without hurting anybody else in the process. You don't need to look over your shoulder. You can walk without looking behind you and looking around you. Anybody that's targeting you, God already got them on target as well. You'll never be alone again. You'll never be helpless again. You'll never be unprotected again. Because Babylon can't protect you. Let me tell you that. Babylon can't protect you. Babylon can't even protect itself. If I wanted to read about this Trump that's been parading the place and doing all this dumb shit, I could read about Trump. I can show you all the inside scoop on what the fuck they don't want us to know about Trump. Once God gives the go ahead. But it is possible. The question is, does God want that information to get out? What is going on with Trump and Venezuela for real? What's going on with America and Cuba for real? What's going on with America and Palestine for real? What's going on between America and Israel for real? I could bring all that information to the forefront once God says go ahead. That's how unsafe Babylon is. The information is only hidden because God is not ready to reveal it. We've been destroying so much with one video. One video at a time. We fuck up this whole operation. This whole horrible operation, this horrible system. One video at a time. We've been crumbling the shit. I'm just watching them try and burn this world down to the ground because I know that me bringing the information, it's not going to change much. Because they're still going to get fucked up anyway. The people are gaining their power. We are not meant to lose. We are not ordained to lose in this time. This is the part of the story where the people actually win. No matter what it looks like. Y'all are going to see governments topple that deserve to be toppled. All I'm doing is reporting the news to those of you who don't have access to the information. But know that those who are suffering under these evil schemes, oh, they're going to do what they have to do because the people have had enough. And God has had enough. God has seen the oppression of the people for long enough. The people are destined to win this round. And for this foreseeable future, we will continue to win. That's what's happening. So if you're on the side of these corrupt governments, you're on the losing team. And your name is going to go down in history as one of these people that helped to facilitate this fuckery. And your children are going to be shamed because of you. For generations to come, your children are going to be known as the children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren of so-and-so. And they will be hated because of the works of their great-grandparents. Their parents, their grandparent, or their great-grandparent. The world is going to hate your children because of you. The world is going to be much less kinder to your children because of you. The world is going to be less trusting towards your children because of you. You're the one in the lineage who fucked up. You fucked it up for your lineage for the foreseeable future by playing a part in this evil shit, hurting innocent people. Y'all are about to see things that you have never seen in your lifetime. So we got pregnancy, expectation. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Tradition. Let's see what comes next. Business. Culture. Apologize. The way things are currently being done, the culture of things, the traditional way of doing business is about to get shut down. God has had enough. If you're working for these corrupt governments, you're playing for the wrong team. You're playing for the losing team. God is like, prayer works. It's time to repent. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. That's the medication. Using your powers for evil. That's what the angels are down here doing. Let's see what's at the bottom here. Wedding. You have joined yourself to that fuckery. You have committed yourself to using your powers to molest the people. This one wanted to show itself. I didn't know any better. God know. God know you didn't know any better. That's why God is telling you what the formula is. Prayer works. Obviously, you have to change your ways and do better. Working with Babylon, you have no inner peace. Your outside world is all calm, but in your inner world is torment. By working for God, your outer world will be chaotic, but your inner world completely calm. That's the difference. Working for Babylon, your outer world will be calm, look pristine, but your inner world will be full of torment. You can't find comfort within your own self. When you sleep, you have terrible dreams. You're worried all the time. But when you're working with God's culture, your outer world will be somewhat chaotic, but your inner world will be pristine. Complete calm in the middle of your chaos. That's the difference. So do you prefer to have a peaceful inner world or a chaotic inner world? A peaceful inner world and a chaotic outer world, or a chaotic inner world and a peaceful outer world. When you're tormented, your expensive car don't look that sweet anymore. When you're suffering inner turmoil, your clothes won't look as great as they would if you had a peace of mind. Your king bed is not going to be as comfortable if in your mind you have no peace. Your Rolex watch and your whatever shoes, it just don't hit the same when you don't have no peace in here. You're on your yacht, but you're miserable. You're in your shop, your own shop that you own, and you're miserable. You're on holiday with your family, but you're miserable. You have no peace within. That's a mighty high price to pay for a few dollars and a few fake friends. here. We're finally here. So their karma for misleading you and turning you against God and thinking that you can actually rely on them for protection. Lying to you. I said the devil is a liar. Okay, so we got the subject matter is work. Yeah, government employees. It's all about your work. This is the highest that a human can attain. You know how many people would love to work for the government? This is the best job ever. So many people would kill for your position. Shit. Then they'll be enjoying the shitty position that I'm in. It's not such a great loss, is it? It's like a stupid boyfriend or stupid girlfriend, like an evil son of a bitch or the evil daughter of a bitch. Feeling like if they leave you, you're gonna be so sad. Nah, bitch, if you leave me, I'm gonna throw a party for the fact that you're gone because you're a nuisance in my life. My life is better without you, duh. Please leave. Check these cards before we continue. Okay. This one was on top, that one was underneath. Okay, let's check this one. And this one. Okay, so their punishment, we got afraid to speak up in the reverse. So somebody's speaking up boldly. And then we got disownership in the reverse. So somebody's speaking up about, so disownership in the reverse. I'm not getting ownership in this case. I'm getting like, you're not really for me. You're pretending to be for me. That's why the advocate of good was in the reverse. So they're pretending like they got your best interest at heart, but they don't have your best interest at heart. And it's now you can see clearly. So whether it's you speaking up to them and telling them this, they're coming to the realization somehow, and somebody is speaking up. Somebody ain't afraid to tell them straight up, y'all are evil, y'all are disgusting, y'all are a fucking abomination unto the nation. Okay? So we got somebody saying, yeah, you're not really for me, but you want me to believe that you're for me. You have always disowned me, but you want me to believe that you are protecting me. You have my best interest at heart. You want me to believe that you value me when you actually don't. Foolishness of your youth. So they're using your lack of experience against you, and then out you go. So their karma would be you leaving. You telling them about who they are. Tell them straight up. No chaser. And then fuck off with prayer. Let God show you what's next. Show you the way to your excellence. Your godhood. Shit. So the underlying issue is a generational curse. So they've been doing this to people for generations. So you're not the first one that they do this to. This is what the government do. They get you to do their dirty work for them. First of all, the evil factions of the government, they have been more powerful than the good faction of the government up until now. But there's about to be a shift in power. But for right now, the evil faction, they're the ones who have the most power and the most pull right now. Okay? And this is the way that they've always been running it. They've always made their people believe that they are valued employees, made the people believe that they are more important than regular people so that they can keep on serving them, serving their evil purpose by will or by force. So they hit you with, you know how many people would kill for this job right now? They hit you with, oh, your salary is XYZ. That's more than the average whatever. They hit you with all the reasons why you should keep staying in this shitty position. No freedom for your soul, no freedom for your conscience, no freedom for your mind. They're like, just do it. Everybody's doing it. And then if you choose not to do it, then they make you an outcast. So prepare yourself to be an outcast. That's why you outcast yourself with prayer. They forsake you, which they were never for you in the first place, but God got you. Just like God got me. Faith isn't something that you just express. Faith is something that you grow and you learn. And if you have faith just as much as a mustard seed, you will be able to accomplish great things. You'll be put in more situations. When you're put into hard situations, it's not for you to freak out. It's for you to say, okay, God, you said to trust you. I'm going to trust you. It was hard for me because there's a lot of times that I got angry or disappointed with my situation and with God. And I had to learn to stop fucking throwing a tantrum when shit don't go how you want them or expect them to go. There's method to the madness. Be patient. Because every time that I've thrown a fit at God, I've had to turn around and say, you know what? I didn't even have to do that. I'm sorry about that. I see what you were doing now. And I've learned to just stop being angry when things don't work out how I expect them or want them to. God is up to something. That's why I say now, God is up to something. God is always up to something. So you don't just leave them and try to do it on your own. You leave them, but you leave with God. That's their karma, because whoever you are, you must be a great employee. They value you, but they don't want you to know that. Because they only know about using people. That's what they do. They use the human resources. They value what you do, but they don't actually value you. If they're to lose you, they will feel it. Because great employees are hard to replace. Now, when they get somebody else to fill the position, they have to start from scratch, training this person to know the ropes, know how things work around here. You leaving will be their karma, but first tell them about themselves. Make it sweet. Pray for God to talk through you. Oh, I wish I could hear that. But yeah. Anyway, generational curse, child protective services. They pretend it's missing. Exactly. Child protective services is missing. They don't want to protect you. They don't give a fuck about their employees. They just want you to do the work. They only want you smart enough to do what the fuck we asked you. Don't ask no questions. Just do what we asked you. And do it well. Make it worse if you're black. They really don't value you, but they value your skills. If they could take your skills out of you and put it in somebody else that's of a different hue, they would gladly do that. Don't get it twisted. They don't like you. The average white person, they might like you because they haven't been so programmed into that godless, lawless way of thinking. A lot of them don't accept this white supremacy nonsense. So you have a greater chance with the average white person actually showing you real love than you do with these elite white people showing you real love. Life is better on the outside, I'm telling you. Being in the government, that's prison. Besides actual prison, being a government employee, that's another type of prison. Subjecting yourself to anything that the government want you to do, that's a type of prison. If it goes against your conscience, it's a prison. So yeah, so they don't be protecting y'all, and that's the way it's always been. The stubbornness of the elder. Generational curses. That's what they do. So that's why they treat every employee like that. So now let's see. We got generational blessing. Will be you healing by listening. Cuss them to fuck out and leave. Because you leave a great hole in the organization. Okay? Yeah. They want to buy you with contracts and expectations about pension. But by the time you get to spending your pension, your mentality will be so jacked up because of all the wicked things that you've done. You won't have peace. You will remember all the stupid shit that you had to do to get this pension, and you will not find peace within yourself. Morals took a vacation for that pension. You had to put your morals on vacation for that pension. And then in your later years, then you're going to want to pray to God for peace. You think that God should give you peace if you choose to stay within this organization where you have to compromise your morals for a paycheck? You think that God gonna give you that peace that you pray for? No, man, you're gonna have to live with that torment. Probably for as long as you've been tormenting others, talking about, it's my job. I'm just doing it for a paycheck. I have to feed my family. I have to keep a roof over their head. It's the only thing I know how to do. Don't give a fuck about that. You made your choice, or you made your bed, now you're gonna lie down in it. Anyway, we got passed away, childbirth, classism. You have to dead that shit. They value what you can do for them. They don't value you. Prayer works. Hospitalized. It bring you healing. You start praying, you start healing. God gonna steal you away. Stole the baby and guide them. God won't control you. God will guide you. Your life will actually be your own. So if you want God to steal you, start praying. When your life protection. If you want God to steal you, start praying. And when your life start quote unquote falling apart, don't complain. God is up to something. Watch God change your life and give you your power back. You'll be a sovereign being like my fantabulous self. Then you can be cheeky like me without apology. You've earned your status. You've suffered for the right. So when it's time to big up yourself, you can big up yourself without apology. I paid for this. So yeah, you'll be under God's protection and custody. God say, I'll steal you. Just start praying and hospitalized. That's your life looking like it's falling apart, but it's not. God is just rearranging the people and the places and the things and your thoughts, and just you have to get a new programming. Create a new surrounding. God will give you your beauty and your youth back so you can represent God looking good. Unless God wants to use you for a situation where imperfect looks, it works better according to the formula that God wants to implement wherever God chooses to put you. But you'll be cool with it because you'll see God's plan. And the same way God can take your teeth or take whatever beauty, God will give you back when the time comes. God will give you back. There's nothing that God can't do. Trust the plan. God is like, it's a true confession, man. I'll steal you away, bruv, and I will guide you. I won't try to control you. Your life is your own. That's the gift of life, is to be able to make your own decisions. Just make good ones. So that's why when we're making bad decisions, that's why God don't make certain things work out. That's why God get rid of certain people, because they're bad for us. That's what's happening. When it look like our life is falling apart, it look like our business is falling apart, it look like this and that is falling apart, it's because there's bad energy connected to it. God is cleaning up our environment. You see it? And when all the debris is gone, all you left with is purity. Understand, you have to understand life. Yeah. God say, if you want to belong to me, just start praying. If you want to belong to me and you want to belong to yourself, just start praying. I'm going to come and get you. When you see things start happening, don't freak out. It's okay. I got you. Marching out of Babylon. Yeah. Family. Deceased. The fake family. Their punishment. You think you can get away from this horrible government and their nonsense? Just start praying. See what happens. And trust the process. Prayer works. Period. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. It's kind of lonely out here being a superstar all by myself. It's lonely at the top. Yeah, I'm looking for my superstar family, bruv. Seriously. Birds of a feather must flock together. And we're all coming from somewhere. So don't think that you can't do it. If you're meant to be, you will do it. If you really want it, you'll do it. You trust in God, you will do it. God say, you want me to steal you away from these stupid wannabe gods? You want to roll with a real God? Start praying. Just ask me. That's what I did. I asked. Just ask me. But you have to mean it, though. You can't ask and not mean it, because your words and your actions, they're going to be in conflict, innit? But if you ask and you're serious about it, and you humble yourself and trust the process and not freak out and turn back and bow to these fucking wannabe gods, shit, you're going to be a superstar like me. You're going to be untouchable like me. You're going to be unfuckwithable. Anyhow, thank y'all so much for joining me. Until next time, my lovelies. I'm sorry I didn't get through anybody else's reading today, but clearly Aquarius had issues. And yeah, it was a lot that needed to be said. And this video is getting put in my government playlist, as well as the troubleshooter, God the Troubleshooter playlist. Because a lot of government employees need to hear this. So they need to pick the sense out of the nonsense. Okay, just because it says Aquarius female, it don't mean that it's just for Aquarius female. The formula is the same. If you want God to take you out of that horrible organization and make you unfuckwithable. I'm not saying that little thing because you see, they try poison me and I get poisoned a little bit. I got a runny nose and shit, but I'm not out of breath and almost on deathbed like they want me to. So expect a little something, but largely what they're hoping for you, they won't ever get it because you belong to God now. So if you want that type of protection from these idiots and you want to march out to stinking dirty Babylon, just pray and it shall be given. Mwah.